Hi guys, in this video I'll be talking about flow control in PHP. Specifically, I'll be talking about the if statement and the while and do while loops. Okay, before we can start on that, I'd like to review some of the things I did in my previous video. First, just a reminder, you can place your PHP code inside an HTML file. All you have to do is put the code within the PHP tags. You start with less than question mark PHP. You put your code and then you close the tag with question mark and the greater than sign, okay? Don't forget. And then we talked about the echo command to display anything on the screen. So if you want to display hello world followed by a new line HTML new line tag br, just say echo space your string, and don't forget to end the statement with a semicolon. In PHP, all statements have to end in a semicolon. Now for variables, PHP variables are referred to by the $sign. So all you have to do is, if you want to define a variable, all you have to do is pick a name. For example, this variable here, my name. Don't forget the $sign before the name. If you want to assign the string John to the variable my name, use the equal operator. That's the assignment operator. And PHP will automatically guess which type of data you're dealing with. In this case, it's a string, so my name is a string. The type of my name is a string. For this variable here, my age, you were assigning 37, which is an integer, to the variable my age, so the type will be integer. In this case here, that's a floating point number that has decimal values, so it's assigned to this variable here. And whenever you refer to it later on in your code, say the variable name and put the $sign there. Don't forget, all PHP variables need a $sign whenever you're referring to them. And then we learn how to echo a variable's name. You can just say echo followed by the variable. You can also place the variable within double quotes, and if it's double quotes, the variable here will be substituted with its value. In this case, you get my name, it has John, so John goes into my name here when it appears in your browser, when the script is executed and turned into an HTML page. So also we learn how to concatenate strings, PHP. For instance, if you could put the variable outside the quotes, and for that you would have to concatenate. You close the quotes, put a dot there. A dot is like concatenation. In other languages, it's like placing a plus, but in PHP, it has to be a dot. And you put the variable there. And you put another dot, and let's put another string just for the new line. And that's the same thing as this, but in this case, we're concatenating this string with the string my name, which is actually a variable, and it's John, concatenating with a br tag. Okay, and it's the same thing here, just my age, concatenate with a new line. And let's just see how it comes up. And just a reminder, PHP files have the extension .php. Even though it's an HTML file with PHP code, you have to change the extension from HTML to PHP so that the PHP code is parsed. Okay, now let's see how it appears. Here's my file, echo and bar PHP, and that's it. Here's my browser, Firefox, and this is the output from my echo envars.php. So the first thing we see is the echo hello world, and you put a line break there with br, followed by my name is whatever's in concatenated with whatever is inside the variable my name. This is John, so we say my name is John, and then you concatenate a new line, and we're here now. And then it says your name is whatever's inside your name, which is Alice. And then we just echo my age 37, put a new line, echo my float 2.87, and there it is. And if you notice here, you can also concatenate an integer with a string. PHP automatically casts that for you. And also, we also talked about in the previous video about the single quotes. If you have echo and you put single quotes, what happens? Let's see. So single quotes, if you use single quotes with the echo command, whatever's inside it will appear as it is. No variables will be substituted. So in this case, single quotes here. So you would expect to see here, in place of your name, you would not expect it to be Alice because it's single quotes. So you would see just $ your name. Let's refresh the browser. If you see here, your name is your name. So single quotes if you want everything to appear as it is. If you want variables to be substituted, use the double quotes for the echo command. Well, alternatively, you could also do this. If you want to really use single quotes, but you still want to show the variable, just concatenate single quote string concatenation here. The variable will be substituted here because it's outside the quotes. See, my name is Alice. I forgot a space there. Okay, now let's jump into the if statement. Enough of this. So basically, PHP if statement is very similar to other languages. First, you start off if, parentheses, the Boolean expression, whatever you want to compare, close parentheses, and then you put the braces, and whatever is within the braces is executed if this expression here is true. Otherwise, it executes the else statements, which were right here. So if this condition is true, execute the statements within the if statements. Otherwise, execute statements within the else. In this case, we have a variable here. I assigned 24, an integer, to the variable age, and we're comparing is age greater than 30. If so, we're going to echo you are over 30. Otherwise, if the age is not greater than 30, that is, it is less than or equal to 30, you're going to say you're not over 30. So in this case, we have 24, so we expect it to be what? 24, is it greater than 30? No, so this statement doesn't get executed. Instead, we execute the else statement here. You are not over 30. Let's see how it appears in the browser. As expected, you are not over 30. All right. Now let's try setting age to 44. So 44 is obviously greater than 30. So we're expecting the statement you are over 30 to appear. Let's refresh the browser. You are over 30. So that's basically it for the if statement. So just reiterating, the way the if statement works is you check the condition within the parentheses. If that condition is true, you do the whatever's inside the if within the braces. If that condition is false, you're going to execute the else statements right here. Okay. Now for these operators, comparison operators, have many of them. Let me type them just for you. We have greater than, we have less than, we have greater than or equal to. It's like this. Less than or equal to. And we have equal. Equal is actually 2 equal signs because just one equal sign means assignment. So for comparison, you have to have 2. Okay. Now if they're not equal, you say exclamation equal. That means not equal to. If you want to test that out, let me show you. Age equals 32. Let's say I want to see is age equal 32. We're gonna say something. You are 32. Otherwise, I'm going to say you are not 32. Let's test that out. So I set my age to 32. If age is 32, it's gonna say you're 32. Otherwise, you are not 32. Let's refresh the browser. Indeed, you are 32. What if I put 34? You are not. Oh, sorry, I put. Just change that. You're not 34. Okay. So that's Oh, I'm sorry. That was right. Yeah. So you are not 32 indeed. Now, if I want to say not equal to, so if age not equal to 32, I want to say you are not 32. Otherwise, you are 32. Just the same thing, but opposite. Change switching. Still, you're not 32. Put it 32. You are 32 now because age is 32. Is age, which is 32, not equal to 32? That's false. So we execute the else statements. You are 32. Okay. So let's proceed and talk about the while loop. Oh, actually, before that, I have to talk about the if statement with the else if. So let's see this script right here. Let's say you're gonna compare the company size and you want to say something about the company based on the number of employees. So I said company size, and to this variable I'm gonna assign the number of employees of a company. Let's assume I have 6, and I put 6 there. I'm gonna do an if statement to compare the company sizes and determine what kind of company it is. For instance, if the company has less than 20 employees, I want to say it's a startup. If it has less than 50 but greater or equal to 20, it's a small company. Otherwise, if it's greater than or equal to 50 employees, it's just a normal company. Okay, so if company size less than 20, you have a startup. Otherwise, I'm gonna use this elseif here. So the way elseif works is first the if statement is gonna check the conditions for the if. If this is false, then it's gonna go to the else if, the next one, and check the condition. If this is true, then it executes the whatever's within, and then that's it. It skips the else and goes to the next statement right here, whatever you have. Now, if the first condition for the if is false, you check the else if condition. If it's false, now you go to the else finally and execute that no matter what. Okay? So let's see. Let's work it out and see what we expect before we execute. We see the page. We have a company size of 6. Is 6 less than 20? Yes. Execute the if statements. You have a started company, and that's it. All the other things are ignored because it's already true here. So let's see. Oops. If statement 2.php, you have a started company. Indeed. Now let's say I want to change the company size to 26. What would happen if is 26 less than 20? No, that's false. So we go to check the else if company size 26 less than 50, true. Execute this. You have a small company. It's going to say, and that's it. You have a small company. Say I have 52. Now we expect the last one, right? 52 less than 20? No. Check the elseif. 52 less than 50? No. False. Now go to the else, execute whatever is there. You have a company. Okay? Now you could have multiple else ifs. Just add a new one here. You could have another category for the size that's bigger than small company but not yet like a normal company. Let's say medium. Let's add medium company. Let's say, I don't know, like 150 employees. Let's say you have a... So basically, if the number of employees is greater than or equal to 50 and is less than 150, basically it's a medium company. Number of employees between 50 and 150. Now let's put it like this and see what kind of company I have based on this. Now it says a medium company. Why? Let's see. If company size less than 20, false. 52 less than 50, false. Check the other else if. Is 50 less than 150? True. Execute these statements and that's it. That's why. Now if I had 152, obviously when it hit the else if here, it would be false because 152 is not less than 150. So you would just go to the else and do whatever is here so you have a company. Alright. Now you can have as many statements as you want inside the if, else if, and else. It doesn't have to be just one. Let's say good luck. You have started company. Let's put a new line with BR tag. Say good luck. For the else, I want to add congratulations. Put a BR tag there. You're almost there. Notice I can use a single quote if I'm within double quotes, so that's fine. Put a BR here to break a line. HTML, and let's check that. You have a company, congratulations. So you can have as many statements as you want within the if, else if, or else sections. And some people might be wondering, can I have, if it's just one single statement, can I omit the braces? Yes, in PHP you can omit the braces if you just have a statement. For example, if it just had if with just one statement here, you can just omit the braces. That will be just fine in PHP. Okay, it did fine. Let's see, 8 employees, that's a small startup. See, it works. So you can omit the braces if you just have one statement. Same for else if and else. For example, this else if, you don't really need this. Let's say 24, small company. So it works. But be careful of that. I'm just gonna put it just in case. Some languages might not allow this. PHP is okay. Alright, so that's it for the if statement. And thank you for watching.